outside, a patrol vehicle laptop looks like a rugged piece of armor. It has a heavy-duty casing and shock-resistant mounts. But that reinforced exterior protects a highly sensitive two-way gateway straight into the department's main network. Securing that access point requires active defense. An officer has to manage 3 distinct operational vectors simultaneously to keep that lifeline intact. In the center is the mobile data terminal. Surrounding it are 3 concentric rings: physical integrity, environmental operations, and cyber vigilance. A failure at any single ring severs your connection to dispatch, exposing the department's infrastructure to immediate compromise. The innermost ring deals with the strict physical limits of the hardware itself. The most immediate threat to an MDT isn't a hacker, it's heat. This animation demonstrates the thermal physics of a terminal in a backpack. With zero airflow, trapped heat bakes the motherboard to failure. The same trap occurs in closed patrol vehicles. Without air conditioning, summer cabin temperatures spike past maximum operating thresholds, cooking the system. Maintaining that physical integrity also means adhering to strict cleaning guidelines to prevent port degradation and familiarizing yourself with the operating system so you aren't fighting your own interface in the field. If you neglect the basic physical and thermal needs of the hardware, the tactical asset is destroyed before you ever reach the scene. The middle ring involves navigating the fluctuating external realities of cellular coverage. A perfectly functioning MDT is useless without a signal. A signal dead zone occurs when radio waves cannot physically reach the terminal's antenna. In an urban environment, this is artificially created by topography, deep underground parking structures, and sheer distance from local cell towers. This graphic breaks down the Faraday cage effect. Modern, large-scale building materials like thick concrete and steel rebar grids literally trap and scatter incoming radio frequencies, severing your connectivity the moment you step inside. Moving between these shifting environments requires using local software toggles, like the Panasonic day-night mode, to ensure you maintain screen visibility and a tactical advantage whether you're in glaring sunlight or pitch darkness. Failing to anticipate these geographic and infrastructural dead zones isolates you from dispatch, backup, and critical intelligence exactly when you need them most. The outermost ring is the invisible cyber landscape targeting the patrol vehicle. Here, user error is the primary vulnerability. One of the most severe dangers comes from cached credentials. When you log in, your system stores those details locally. If you leave your session active, those credentials sit idle, waiting for anyone to sit in the driver's seat and extract them. This split-screen flowchart compares your data storage options. Saving sensitive files directly to the MDT's local hard drive creates a localized vulnerability. The strict operational mandate is to transmit and store those files on secure, encrypted network home drives instead. The most common inbound threat is a phishing email delivered directly to the patrol dash. Officers must spot the red flags: urgent requests for credential resets, slightly misspelled domain names, and suspicious attachments before clicking. A single mistaken click or a locally saved password turns one isolated patrol car into an open back door to the entire department. These digital threats can also take a physical form. Imagine executing a raid and discovering an unknown thumb drive sitting on a suspect's desk. That drive might not hold evidence at all. It could be a USB killer, a device engineered to look exactly like standard storage, but internally wired to hold a massive electrical charge. This schematic shows the attack. Plugging it in surges high-voltage power backward through the USB port, frying the motherboard. Hardware damage is just a distraction. As the terminal dies, the device simultaneously deploys hidden malware, sending a corrupt payload directly into the department network. Introducing foreign, unvetted hardware into an MDT is a direct attack on your own operations. All these vulnerabilities culminate in the ultimate failure scenario. A lapse in judgment leaves a patrol vehicle unattended, resulting in a stolen MDT. The chain reaction is immediate. If that stolen device leaves police custody with cached credentials still active, the thief bypasses the external firewalls instantly. This image highlights a typical listing on a dark web forum. This is the destination for stolen police tech. It operates as a hidden economy where active network access and department credentials are auctioned off to the highest bidder. The collateral damage spreads fast. A compromised network puts civilian databases into the hands of organized crime and directly exposes the identities of undercover officers in the field. Preventing this requires 3 strict mandates: vigilant thermal care of the hardware, awareness of environmental dead zones, and absolute zero-trust cyber practices. The MDT gives you intelligence, communication, and backup, but it only remains a tactical advantage as long as you treat it with absolute physical care and extreme digital paranoia.